Yes. Welcome, everybody. This is Oliver Bixby, and this is the People Talk podcast for Thursday, November 23rd, 2017. How are you? It's Thanksgiving. Are you excited? Are you hungry? Are you ready to eat everything in sight? I know I am. We're doing two today. We're doing two Thanksgivings. I'm doing my side of the family, and then with the girlfriend, we're doing the other side of the family. Two Thanksgivings, two meals. I might die. And I think we're on dessert patrol here today. Bring in the zerts. Bring in the zerts. All right, so we're going to do that. Excited. Cannot wait. And that's pretty much it. That's pretty much the entire program for today. Going to be pretty much out of commission after that. I'm not going to be one of those people going out shopping. I think people even go out shopping on Thanksgiving now, like later at night. Like stores just start opening their doors at like 6 p.m. or something like that. Am I right about that? That's insane. Nobody's trying to be out there tonight like a crazy person, just full of Thanksgiving dinner, waiting for some new Beanie Baby to be released or something. That's crazy. You buy everything online at the last second like a normal person. It's just that season. I gotta make a decision. Am I going to put up a tree? Am I gonna put up a tree? I've been in my house for a year now, since last November. I didn't do a tree, anything like that last year. I had very minimal holiday decorations up. But this year, I am kind of like settled in and everything. I have to make that decision. Do I put up a tree? I don't know. Because it is so random. But at the same time, I love plants. And I kind of want just like a gigantic living tree inside my house right now. I kind of want it. Almost just for the smell of it. Just for that pine smell. The pine fresh smell. And, it's up for a few weeks, and then before you know it, the holiday season is over, and then it's over. So, we'll see what happens there. So this past week, hopefully you guys, if you listen to this at all, you checked out my new song, Start Somewhere. Dropped it late last week after the podcast. Finally got it out there. Made me feel really good to just finally get something done. Haven't put anything out before this. I haven't put anything out since early summer last year when I dropped a 4-song EP. So it was just kind of a long time coming. I don't like to go a lot of time between getting new stuff out there, and I think one of the problems is over the past I would say at least 5 years. I've been in a couple of different bands in the Andes and also in Ronaldo Jenkins and the Teardrops. And between my stuff and those bands and jamming with my buddy Kai, I was always constantly doing something. I was playing a show, rehearsing, messing around in the studio, recording, getting ready to release something. And then, over the past just couple of years, we've all pretty much stopped doing stuff, everyone's just kind of gotten busy, stuff is just kind of taken over, life happens, So I kind of felt myself out in the wilderness again of just trying to think, what am I going to do solo-wise to release something, because it's just been too long. So I put that out, and so far the reaction's been good. Thank you for everyone who dropped a comment, said something nice about it. Appreciate it. Feels really good, of course. And now, of course, I'm just thinking about the next thing, just dropping another song. Wouldn't you know it, like right away, I just started working on the next song. So I'm not going to put any hard deadlines, time frames on it, but I just want to keep going, get another song going out there, and just keep chugging along. So I'll keep plugging away and keep you informed. What else? What else is going on? Not too much. I watched this really cool documentary on Netflix this past week called Jim and Andy. It's about Jim Carrey. If you're a fan and you're wondering like why hasn't Jim Carrey been in anything for the past few years, he seems like he's having definitely some sort of I don't know if I would call it a full-blown identity crisis, but it's a nice documentary that just dropped on Netflix. It's about the movie he made in the 90s called Man on the Moon, where he played comedian Andy Kaufman, who was a pretty different comedian in his own right. But when Jim Carrey was playing Andy Kaufman in the movie, from the moment they started shooting the film until they ended it, he stayed in character. So he basically suspended his own life. Jim Carrey's life was just put on hold while he made this movie, and he just delved into the character. And they also shot behind the scenes footage while they were making the movie, and that's what this documentary is. It's basically compiling all the behind the scenes footage, and then they interview Jim Carrey today to give his his thoughts thinking back on it. And it's pretty amazing in terms of just looking at a person, and he talks a lot about identity and like who are we, like what made Andy Kaufman, what made Jim Carrey, what makes you, like everything that you do is just kind of like learned behaviors, your environment, things that you've adapted to yourself in response to the way people see you. I don't know. It's definitely something that'll make you think. And I realize Jim Carrey's got kind of a lot of his own issues lately and stuff, but it does kind of make you like think about yourself in terms of who am I, how did I get here, where am I going, kind of stuff. It's very interesting. So I would recommend that. Yeah, it's one of those pleasant surprises, something you didn't really hear about or think about watching beforehand. I just jumped on Netflix one day and it was there, and I was like, oh, let's check this out. And it turned out to be really good. I need a new movie recommendation though, like not a documentary. Like I need a new good movie to watch. I need a recommendation on something. Throw them at me. And music too, if you got some recommendations. I'm gonna be in one of those moods. I feel like the next couple of weeks where I just need new stuff, new music and movies to get into. Other than that, yeah, I've got to admit I don't have too much for you this week. So I hope you enjoy your holiday, eat a bunch of stuff, and just get comatose, can't even move. Enjoy yourselves, and we'll keep working, plugging away, and catch you next week on the People Talk Podcast. See ya.